Hello everyone, my name is Granville Wilbur and I am the President of GUNS for the year 2021-2022.
Oh, hello there. Okay, let me introduce myself. I am Makino and I'm the General Secretary of GUNS.
Hi, my name is Jordan Pong and I am the officer of the Secretariat Department of GUNS.
Hi everyone, I'm Brenda and I'm the Vice President of Academic Relations in GUNS.
Hello, I'm Kelvin Chia, the VP of Finance Department of GUNS.
Hi everyone, my name is Munira Abid and I am an officer for GUNS Academic Relations.
Hi everyone, my name is Elaine and I'm the current Vice President of Strategic Planning in GUNS.
Hi everyone, this is Michelle, Vice President for Professional Relations.
Hi everyone, my name is Amber and I am the Vice President for the Event Management Department.
Hi, my name is Christine Pungsuling and I'm the Vice President of Student Relations in Gagasan Mahasiswa Undang-Undang Sabah.
Hello, my name is Sean Elias Yuki and I am an officer for the Student Relations Department.
Hi, my name is Nadia and I am an events officer from the Events Department.
Hello, Margaret here from Marketing. Today I'm going to answer several questions about Malaysia Day. So let's go!
Malaysia Day is a day for us Malaysians to understand and to celebrate the day that Malaya,
North Borneo, which is Sabah now,
Sarawak and Singapore
united to form a federation called Malaysia in the year 1963.
And this is also a day where people like you and me can call Malaysia our home and refer ourselves to as Malaysians.
For me, I think Malaysia Day is the unification of us East Malaysians with our West Malaysian counterparts, when before this we weren't considered as such.
My favorite food and why? Wow, this question is enough to make me drool.
My favorite Malaysian food would be onde-onde because of its sweet filling.
My favorite food are just too many for me to narrow it down to one, but nasi lemak it is because you can never go wrong with nasi lemak.
Currently there's a tie between sayuran, which is also known as pork noodle soup, and bak kut teh. But if I were to pick one between these two, it would be bak kut teh for sure because bak kut teh has been my childhood cuisine growing up. And later on, it somehow became a family tradition to eat bak kut teh almost every weekend after attending church. So bak kut teh all the way.
my favorite Malaysia food. Does KFC count as my favorite Malaysia food? Because I know that some countries tasted different as Malaysia, and I think Malaysia's is the best.
I think the first Malaysian food that comes to mind for me is laksa nutap. If the person editing this video could insert a picture somewhere here. I've brought West Malaysians to try this dish before and they have said that it is just an overload of calories in a bowl, but it's so worth it. It's so good. Even though it's laksa, it's not spicy, but it's still so like heartwarming to eat, especially on a rainy day. So I think everyone should try it.
Another thing about Sabah is our food is very nice, like our seafood, saw nyuk mi, and soto. Fun fact, soto is actually an Indonesian dish and I seldom see soto at West Malaysia, but Sabah's soto is very nice. Really, you guys must try soto at Sabah. Do DM me if you want to know like which restaurant is nice. You guys can DM me because I actually know that.
Like, I love Malaysian food. We have a varieties of good food. We have Chinese food, we have Malay food, Indian and Sabahan, and also Sarawakian traditional food. However, if I were to pick one, then I would definitely choose Sabahan traditional food because I just love traditional food. I love especially for traditional Sabahan food, the tuhau and also the lada putih.
My favorite place to visit in Malaysia is Kuching, and also obviously my hometown Kota Kinabalu.
My favorite place to visit in Malaysia would be in Sabah. and that place is Kundasang. I really enjoy going on road trips to Kundasang with my friends because out there we can watch these amazing sceneries. We can even capture beautiful views of Mount Kinabalu. And besides that, our beaches in Kota Kinabalu are also really pretty because the sunsets here never disappoint.
For me, it would definitely be the Mount Kinabalu. Although I've only been to the spa there, I would still recommend Mount Kinabalu for a place to visit in Malaysia due to the beautiful view and also the fresh air there. If there's a chance, I would definitely go for a climb at Mount Kinabalu.
So I believe Malaysia, every corner in Malaysia has its own uniqueness. For example, like in Kuala Lumpur, you have all the skyscrapers. You go to Malacca, you have all these wonderful historical attractions. And when you go to Sabah, you can have all these tropical sites and all the beautiful islands and mountains. So if I have to choose one, I got to choose Sabah, my hometown. And not to mention, Sabah has the best sunsets ever. So my choice is Sabah.
Definitely the marvelous and breathtaking Mount Kinabalu. The majestic view and the ambience there is enough to justify my love for Mount Kinabalu.
Since my favorite season is winter, I like cold places, and so the weather in Kundasang is one that comes a little close to me.
In Malaysia, I'm going to be biased here. I really like Sabah. I grew up here, I live here, and probably work here. But yeah, it's home. We have so many different places. But it is worth mentioning that I really want to visit Malacca because it has so wide spread of history and old buildings and monuments. So it's really cool to visit there. After COVID, of course. Not right now.
Best thing about Malaysian, definitely the diversity. Malaysia is known for its diverse cultures and our sense of unity. As a Malaysian, I appreciate how people of many ethnicities can come together as one and live harmoniously. I'm proud of having been educated to value cultural diversity and to treat everyone with respect, regardless of our ethnicity or religion. The differences that we have is what makes us Malaysian unique, and I really love that.
The best thing about being Malaysian is to be able to be friends with everyone.
I think it would be the weather here because Malaysia gives you the best of both worlds. You have the hot season and then you have the rainy season, which is a little bit cooler. And if you're feeling hot, you can just drive up to somewhere which is cold and cool. And then if you're feeling hot, you can just drive down to the urban areas, to the city, and just expose yourself to some sunshine.
Get to see all blocks of life in just one single nation, and yeah, it's like it is a melting pot of a country.
I think to summarize about the best part about being Malaysian is definitely the people.
Though we have a multitude of rich cultures, ethnicities, and races, we still come together and we blend together really well. It's not something that divides us, instead it brings us closer. And on top of that, we also have amazing dishes. One taste of any Malaysian dish would guarantee you coming back for more.
I have to say, it is the languages. Being in a multiracial country, you just got to know different languages. So, for example, for me, I know all the 3 main languages, English, Malay, and Chinese, and also the dialects like Cantonese, Hakka. So it's just quite regretful that I don't get to learn Tamil, but we'll see about that.
I would say roti tissue, as it brings me back to the memories when all of us were still able to gather at Mama's store and chit chat till midnight. Yeah.
My hopes and aspiration for this nation. Well, I hope to see Malaysia departing from its racial bias policies, and I aspire to see a country where everybody is of the same opinion that Malaysia belongs to all race and religion, and Malaysia does not only belong to one race and religion.
I hope that Malaysians can come together and pose a more united front, because I think we can achieve our national goals better.
My hopes and aspiration for Malaysia is definitely that there will be more opportunity and priority given to the B40 families in terms of higher income and job opportunities, especially during these hard times. Yeah.
My hopes and aspiration for Malaysia is peace and harmony have always been at the top of my wish list. Individuals, in my opinion, should equip themselves with knowledge, tolerance, and respect everywhere and anywhere they go. I believe that in order for this to happen, understanding must be there. And for understanding to happen, knowledge must be there as well. Therefore, I hope that we can eventually learn to understand and respect our differences. Please restrict yourself from saying methods that can hurt or affect a certain community or individual in Malaysia. We can agree or disagree, but please do it without hatred, because when this happens, we are risking our unity, the Malaysians as a whole. So I sincerely hope that regardless of anything, we can do it and face it in a civilized manner, so that we can always maintain the peace and harmony that we have here.
Malaysia has a really great potential, especially when us, being the young generations, are coming out and making our voices heard. The youth are now standing up to safeguard our rights. Hence, with this new batch of young generation, I am sure that Malaysia can reach a higher level in terms of economics, social, and cultural rights, even during this pandemic.
All the young people watching this video, don't ever feel small or that you're incapable of making a difference, because your voice matters. The country needs you to bring change that is good. And I believe that if every single one of us come together, we can bring creative and refreshing ideas to the table.
Looking at Malaysia's current situation right now, she's not in her tip-top condition. You know, with the COVID pandemic and our political climate, all I really hope for is us as Malaysians can stand together, you know, that we stay united to build a better Malaysia for ourselves. Basically, a better Malaysia for us Malaysians.
I hope that Malaysia will recover from the pandemic, whether it's economically or the reduce of cases and deaths per daily.
I hope that Malaysia will be a nation that others will hold in high esteem and say, I wish I am a Malaysian. A nation where everyone feels belong.
I hope that we can maintain the peace that we currently enjoy, respect each other, help each other despite the differences, the color of your skin, your social status, your culture and your religion. Remember, after all, we all humans and never feel superior than anyone else.
So instead of inserting hopes and aspirations to Malaysia, I would say we, the younger generations, are the hopes and aspirations of Malaysia, because we are the one that will be able to take Malaysia to a greater position, will be able to push Malaysia to greater heights. So my hopes is for the younger generations, or for every generation, to instill a sense of patriotism to make Malaysia a better place for us to live.
I hope that this nation, the younger generation, would continue on to strive and build up and create themselves opportunities for other people and future generations to go up, climb that, that ladder of development in Malaysia. And that is my hope and aspirations for Malaysia.
I know that it's been a tough year for everyone, and I'm still hoping to see a bright future for Malaysia. And I'm also truly grateful to be a anak Malaysia. Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day, everyone!
Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day!
Happy Malaysia Day, everyone, and be sure to stay safe.
Happy